All right.
We're almost on.
Almost on.
I think I'm live and the audience is on tape. What's the name of the show again?
All right, yeah, I believe you are correct. It's like we're live and the audience is on tape. So, would the audience please clap with the laugh track? Welcome to the Vinny Mac show once again. We have been away for a teeny bit, but now we're back. We're going to do a little short subject show today. I haven't been on the internet in a little while, but I always miss my friend, wonderful Kaye Lazar, right
Thank you.
here. Yes,
It's always a pleasure to be on the Vinny Mac show.
yes, it
It's I was once it ranks with me being a I was the U.S. Department of Corrections named me an honorary convicted felon. It ranks with that.
And believe it or not,
Yeah.
we have set up an Academy Award. Yes, we have been nominated for an
We
Academy
have.
Award. Yes.
We're not even in the show. We're not even in the movie business
I know we're not.
because the theaters are closed. They're
Mhm.
actually Netflix and everything is being nominated for Oscars.
That's right.
All the films this year are going right to the streaming systems. So
Yep. And luckily, you and I have been nominated for an Academy Award. So how wonderful is that? It's like the National Arts and Television and Sciences are really going down the tubes.
yeah, I how their standards have really been cut in half. Now, is it for any particular thing we did or anything we pretending to be to be upstanding citizens? They give us an
Yes,
award for
yes, yeah.
it.
What it was commentary.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
commentary.
I couldn't believe it. Commentary and humor.
Well, I imagine the humor commentary. I don't. I'm not sure. I wouldn't trust anyone taking my comments literally without a grain of salt and humor.
Well, they say our show was just as good as George Stephanopoulos' show, which pretty much puts us at a low rank.
George Stephanopoulos. He's in the news right now
Yes,
because you know why?
because of his wife.
Oh, his wife survived COVID-19. So did he.
Mhm.
She's a very funny woman, Allie Wentworth. Used to be on the.
Ah,
She used to be on the Jay Leno show a lot.
mhm.
But no, he's actually up. He's actually the number one guy up for the job of replacing Alex
Oh
Trebek
yes,
on
on
Jeopardy. Now, what
Jeopardy.
happens is that they said, well, isn't that going to take him away from This Week with George or whatever show he does, that Good Morning America show. He said no, they only film it like once. They film it
Mhm.
on a weekend every month or so, and they film like all these shows.
Yeah.
In fact, they have Alex shows going on for the next couple of months.
Yes.
So
Yes.
it's kind of weird watching that show now
Now,
in the next couple of months.
I thought that you were in line to be the next
No,
host.
it would be wonderful, but I would. Um, You know what? If I were to host Jeopardy, which wouldn't be a terrible thing, I for me, I could never apply to be on Jeopardy ever again. They say Ken Jennings might apply and a lot of people think he would be good. I think a lot of
Oh
people would be
yeah.
good, but Ken Jennings, I think Ken Jennings is making too many millions of dollars
Yes.
going on there on the Tournament of Champions every year. So
Yes.
So why he's the only one of the three guys that the three other guys, Brad and James.
Jason.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the only one with a real kind of personality that could probably
Yeah.
pull it off like Alex did. But yeah, so George is on his way. I mean, I don't know.
Well, we
They,
don't know.
they might pick.
Yeah.
I joked on the internet. I think Gilbert Gottfried would be the best host of Jeopardy. Have him wear a hat and a
Yeah.
nice suit and actually and then he wouldn't be funny at all. Just all seriousness
It's all
and
seriousness.
see if he
Yeah.
pulls that off. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a soda.
Oh yes, definitely have
Yeah.
one. Um, I see that a couple people have chimed in on the internet. Ah, wonderful people. Yeah, I know both of them.
Mhm.
I think I do.
I I I don't recognize their names, but their faces make a difference to
Thank you to the
me.
two people who responded.
Yes.
Yes, I love you too,
Hmm.
and thank you very much.
And so nominated for Oscars.
Yes,
So
yes.
I don't even know what's going to be. I've only seen one movie in like the last 8 months, and that was Tenet. And I think we talked about
Uh,
it once before, and I
uh,
wasn't. I mean, most films right now, I don't want to risk going to the movie theater. Unless they're like one of those superhero movies or something where I have to see it in a theater. I don't really can't really I don't have the stomach to watch those things
yeah.
on television because I would after 10 minutes this
Yes, yeah,
bunch of
yeah.
noise and nonsense.
Turn this off.
I'll tell you something else about a lot of these movies, like superhero movies and
Mhm.
stuff. They remind me of these concerts you go to where they have
Oh.
these like 20-minute guitar solos. Like when I'm
Oh.
there, I could not say so much get into it, but I could probably endure it.
Uh-huh.
But if it were on a record, or a record, I'm talking like the vice president, the president elect.
But,
I could,
but
if I was on a CD or something, I couldn't. I want to hear something 2 or 3 minutes long. A Tony Orlando and Dawn song at that point. The
wow,
Partridge
Tony
Family.
Orlando and Dawn, my
Weren't they great?
goodness. Yeah,
Yeah.
they were. I mean, yeah, go ahead.
What type of music you listen to?
Well, like
Who
I
are
said,
your favorite singers?
my favorites are anybody who can sing, almost. But I usually listen to a lot of all genre music, but lots of good gospel if it's out there,
Gospel. Okay.
and jazz and rock and roll. But I like 80s music,
Mhm.
70s not bad, and 60s.
Mhm.
I even listen to Elvis Presley
Oh yeah.
and
Well, he was
Patsy
great.
Cline
Oh yeah.
and Dolly Parton and Kenny
Kenny
Rogers.
Rogers. Yeah.
Yeah, I listen to all of
Oh
them.
yeah. Well, I
Uh,
like all that stuff, but I like to know what my friends like, and like, do you have like a CD collection or record collection at home?
no, I sure
Do you have
don't.
you just listen to what's on the
Yeah, I
radio?
just listen to what's on the
Yeah,
radio. Yeah.
I talk about impatient. I mean, so many songs on the radio I don't like. At any given moment, probably it might be one song I'm waiting for.
Ah,
Uptown Funk or something,
yeah.
or Happy by Pharrell, Pharrell or something,
Pharrell,
and that's about it. I mean, most of it I just. In fact, I I once had a trick to falling asleep at night, or if I
mm,
couldn't wake up, I would put on the the radio at a
mhm,
very low level so that only I could
mhm,
hear it. I didn't want to wake up anyone in my room. And what happened was I would just hear,
mhm.
and a lot of that music, that's what it sounds like even when it's loud, much less when you could barely hear it. So, and that kind of just lulled me to sleep,
Yeah, yeah,
especially
yeah.
during the grunge era.
Oh, the 90s. Oh my
All that
goodness.
like Pearl Jam and Nirvana. I
Nirvana.
mean, you might like that stuff, but I found a lot of that very depressing and music to slit your wrist by. So if I had it really low, with just constant complaining and dragging on, and low level beats,
Yeah.
it kind of would put me right back to sleep.
I like to call that the Seattle music.
Seattle
Yeah,
music.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Seattle, it's important to note that Seattle in the day, now everyone's wears like this, but Seattle had was where all the coffee came from, like
Hmm.
Starbucks and stuff.
Yes.
A lot of high IT people,
Hmm.
the of course Microsoft is from there, and so
Yes.
is what else is from there? Oh, the plane, always the
Yeah.
planes.
Boeing.
Boeing is there.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
what happened was you had a lot of people, high tech people, constantly raining,
Hmm.
constant, constant, sadly high suicide rate,
Yes.
constant. If all
Yes.
else fails, drink a lot of coffee,
Yeah.
pep yourself up, keep warm, and thus the music is an example of what the area is like now.
Yep.
The Beach Boys, obviously very sunny and happy
Yeah.
music, is all from California. So
Yes.
Beach Boys, and yet the Beach Boys, if you actually look into their family history, they're
Mhm.